Hello. Buy. This is where we can buy some good weapons. The sad part is, 420 gold is actually not that much to buy stuff. Well, in the personality quiz, I said I prefer... Serena can use a sword? I said I prefer, I'll say it in a second. I said I prefer buying weapons and armor, but, you know, I'm gonna have to make a choice here. I would like to give this... I don't know who I'm giving it to yet, actually. Or the shell. Oh, I'm out of money. Yeah. Like, this is Dragon Quest early game in a nutshell. No one's worked out yet if this is a sickle with a chain on the end or a chain with a sickle on the end. What? Sure. I kind of want to give it to Serena just so she has a means of attacking better because she has no spells. There you go. Soundtrack was man 11S. The thing is, like 11. People who haven't played other games wouldn't know this, but 90% of 11's soundtrack is reused from other games, which wouldn't be a bad thing, but those arrangements are from like 2012 or something, I think. So like, I mean, even the original tracks in Dragon Quest 11 aren't like, they're fine, I guess, but even the original tracks in 11 aren't super standout, but like there are very few original tracks. And like I said, I think it's mostly the fact that like those arrangements that are in 11 have been used since like 2012 or something. I don't remember the first game that used them, but 2012, 2013, something like that. And they've been using those arrangements like since till Dark Prince. Like Dark Prince's soundtrack is like entirely made up of like arrangements that have been used. Like it wouldn't be so bad if they were like trying to rearrange them. What am I doing? Oh, I want to sell stuff. Yeah, I don't think, I'm definitely not one of the people who's like, oh, Dragon Quest 11 soundtrack is so bad, you have to turn off the music. I don't think it's that bad. It is very uninspired, though. It's like, comparing it to other games, it's like, yeah, it's not that great. It's, like, fine, though, I guess. It's just not very memorable. Give me leather armor for you. And also... Bronze Knight for Jessica? Just to save a bit of MP? Don't see why not. I know Dragon Quest is also, Dragon Quest is also known for, like, orchestral soundtracks, but I think orchestral is very hit or miss for it as well. I think Area's orchestral sound good, but I think battle tracks with orchestral are kind of harder to nail on the head for me. This game's soundtrack is pretty good so far, at least from what I've heard. It's nothing amazing, but I think it's pretty good. I'm impressed that they have, like, new arrangements. But you know, a soundtrack doesn't need to be wow. If the game's music is good enough while playing the game, I'm fine with it. If a game's soundtrack is good, that means it leaves a lasting impression with me, and that means I want to listen to it, like when I'm not playing the game. First example that comes to mind, Live Alive. I listen to the Live Alive OST, like, really often on my spare time, especially like Megalomania or just any of the battle themes. Like, that soundtrack is fantastic. I think Live Alive is my favorite OST in any game. It is just that good. Dragon Quest, on the other hand, like, the music's not terrible, but, like, I never go out and be like, I want to listen to Dragon Quest music, like, when I'm rendering videos, or, like, I don't know, doing chores or something, or doing the dishes. Anything I do that I, like, put music in the background with. But I never think of Dragon Quest like, oh, I want to listen to Dragon Quest music while I do this stuff. Alright, I don't know where I'm supposed to go, but it's probably fine because I can look at it somewhere, but I don't really... Okay, I found it. Never mind. Say, have you ever heard of the Thieves' Key? I once heard some old bloke in the Dreamer's Tower looks after it, all on his lonesome on the tiny isle west of Alahan. You know, there's actually a hidden passage in the woods south of here that leads right to the tower. I've always wanted to take a look at it myself, but the forest is oh so dark, and, well, I'm not exactly the bravest man you'll ever meet. Wait. Was I just at the tower? It's a book! Diary of a Hard Man. Oh, you take the books with you in this game instead of just reading them and putting them back? That's neat. Any items I can buy? Divine Dagger. Why is this here in the item shop? I will take a few Chimera Wings because we don't have Zoom yet. Alright, not bad. Yeah, we have to go down here. I might have already been here. Did I rest? I don't need to, I leveled up. Or I think I did rest, actually. This is definitely going to be a type of game where, like, I'm going to be... It's gameplay first. Like, it's definitely going to be that kind of game where, like, there's going to be so much room for basically anything. But it's fun. I'm having a great time. I mean, it's Dragon Quest. I pretty much always have fun with Dragon Quest. Which, you know, like I said, this game is definitely not going to be for everyone. It's definitely like a gameplay first kind of game. If someone came up to me and said, like, oh yeah, like, Dragon Quest 3 probably not for me, I'd be like, yeah, it's fair. I'm having a pretty fun time with it so far, though. It'll be a nice, like... This is Dreamer's Tower, like I thought. It's a nice little cozy RPG I can play alongside East 10 and Metaphor Refantasio, which are more story-driven. Alright. Attack that one. Attack them. Get him, Serena. He'll be your chain sickle. I might have done more damage. I can't really tell. The chain sickle, that is. I think you would have done less to the bullfrog regardless. But could we talk about how great these monster designs look? Also, this view really reminds me of Lufia 2. It doesn't show it for the whole fight, but this brings me back to Lufia 2. Lufia 2 HD-2D remake when? I would die. Or at least add Lufia to the SNES thing. Please, give me a reason to play Lufia 2 again. I don't think I played that game since like 2021, whenever I did my playthrough. That's not a playthrough that's like super dated, but I think it's like fairly old. I think the quality holds up in it, I think, but I did it a really long time ago. I doubt that'll happen because I think Lufia is under a ownership crisis. Like, who even owns Lufia now? Natsumi is probably not even a company anymore. Shadow Gens is such a good soundtrack. I've been listening to that one a good bit too. The level arrangements are so good. Vengeance is definitely good. Any SMT and Persona game, not any, but most of the SMT and Persona games I played would make that cut. Like, soundtracks I go back to every now and then. I probably don't go back to them super often, but SMT, Nocturne 4, 5, Devil Survivor, and like Persona 3, 4, and 5, those soundtracks are like, they do their job. They're memorable. They're soundtracks I can see myself going back to, even if I haven't actually, for some of them. Goodbye, Bunny Corn. By Bullfrog. How's that Bullfrog? There's like a song about a bullfrog or something. I keep wanting to like make a joke about it, but I don't actually know how it goes. I'm thinking of something with a bullfrog. I don't actually know how it goes. I think it was like on Friends or something. Like, I think Friends quotes it or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Butterfly. Oh yeah, you have whoosh now. Pop off, girl.
Take this.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that looks pretty. That is so nice. It experienced 5 gold coins. And I got a Dazzle Me Not. I only have 1 medal. I mean, that's not terrible, but I just wasn't expecting the game to show me. I also find the transition to an encounter like kind of funny and a little abrupt. Yeah, do that and then use crack here. But yeah, in terms of music, Grandia 1 and 2, great soundtracks. Again, Live Alive is my favorite soundtrack. Some Final Fantasy games would meet that quota. Some Tales of games. Not all. I'm willing to admit, like, Tales of is my favorite franchise. I like the Tales of, there are some Tales of soundtracks I really like that I go back to. Like, I go back to a good amount of them, but I'm willing to admit, like, when someone tells me, like, oh, Tales of's music isn't, like, like, it's not the best, I'm willing to agree with them, but I really like some Tales of soundtracks, like, a lot. It's definitely, like, not on the level of, like, Dragon Quest, for example. But, like, I definitely wouldn't put it at, like, the top of music, basically, if that makes sense. Like, there are better soundtracks than Tales of, but they got some bangers. Mostly the openings, but, like, you know. It's understandably not at the top of music, but it definitely isn't at the bottom. I'd say Tales of is, like, I don't know, middle of the road, I guess. Like, some bangers, like, some that are, like, good. Not great, but good. Seed of Agility. Sonic games do have good soundtracks too, though. Kind of just like thinking of games and also reading chat. But yeah, Sonic games are definitely above the bar. As much as I don't like modern Sonic games anymore. Agility. Even the Sonic games that like I've heard aren't that great, like the music's still. I hear the music for some of the games, and the music still remains pretty good. Even for the games that aren't that good, like 06, for example. The music never disappoints, at least. Like, at the very least.
You're mine. Take this.
Take this! Whoosh. So there's an inn here. How nice. Okay, I was going to complain about the level and gold acquisition rates, but like, we're level 6 already? I mean, Eric's level 7. I don't think I need to anymore, because like, we're fine level-wise. But I wouldn't give for a nice rest cozy. Oh, where's the inn? Is this gonna become an inn later? I see a chest up there I have to go grab. So he takes 5 MP, which is a lot. Because Eric only has like 20, he could probably afford to use like 5 of them. I just had Serena attack, didn't I? What if I get a Monster Wrangler, by the way? One of the things I've been thinking about is who I'm gonna make the Monster Wrangler. What if I name him Sorrow? Because Sorrow had his own Monsters game. I think that'd be a really good fit, because I was thinking to myself, who am I gonna make the Monster Wrangler? What Dragon Quest character would fit? And I think Sorrow would fit the best. Ideally, I think I want to make one of every class. Even if we're not going to use some of them all that much, I think I do want to make one of every single class. Like, we'll make a martial artist, and we'll probably make Jade the martial artist. And there's a merchant. I have no idea who I'm going to make a merchant. Tornico? Tornico's like the only merchant-like character I can think of in the franchise. That would, like, fit. I think I want to keep it to Dragon Quest only. Instead of just going to other franchises. I'd rather keep it only Dragon Quest. Keep it in line with the franchise I'm playing, basically. I think when I did the Pixel Remaster playthrough, I named all the characters after FF characters, if I'm not mistaken. So I want to do something similar to that. You're mine! Whoosh! I like the way they just make a sound. Whoosh! I mean, all of these are, most of them are onomatopoeias, but it's just funny to me. Goodbye. I'm gonna be the most over-leveled fiend there ever was. Okay, I see where I'm supposed to go now. This way. Don't mind me, just looking for treasure. Oops. No, you hit the ant nibblers. Ow. Crack him. Oh, welcome back, Yokai. Your internet's back? Cool. I know a thing or two about internet being shoddy. Not today, or not in recent memory, but for the longest time I had terrible internet, so I feel your pain. I wouldn't say I have the best internet, but I don't think I have terrible internet. I think I'm over the bar of terrible internet, but I wouldn't say I have great internet. I would say I'm like, my internet's like average, I guess. Who's on you? Back on you.
Take this! Take this!
Boom, 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 boom. Ultimately, you start to hallucinate. Oh no. Okay, I see. I was wondering where. Hide UI. Oh, you can just get a better view. Neat. So, the fog in front of Erdrick and Serena shows that they have the hallucination. I win. Little experience. Love to see it. This might be the right way? Oh no, this is how I fall. I will fall to my death here. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. I'm kind of just like letting it ride. Grabbing some levels as I'm kind of lost. I wouldn't say I'm lost, but like I don't know if I'm going the right way. I mean, it's a tower. The tower's relatively linear. There's not really much ways to get lost. You just go up the stairs and you're fine. Bum, 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 bum. Can't wait for those 1 and 2 remakes, because they announced they're doing the 1 and 2 remakes sometime in 2025. I forgot about those, but I mean, I'm playing this game. I'll leave it up to your imagination if I'll play those or not. Like, it should be obvious enough. But those don't have a day, I don't think. I think they're just coming out next year, but I look forward to those. I never played Dragon Quest 1 and 2, and I think with the HD-2D style, that'd be a perfect way to say I've played them. Because I have played this game, but it's been a minute, and I remember liking it. I did like the game. Again, like, Dragon Quest 3 is a... It's definitely like a not for everyone kind of game, but like, I enjoyed it, because I like job systems, as we all know. Alright, Eric is out of MP. We have to wait till he levels up to 8.